Alright, what's up guys, welcome back to another Grand Cross video, and today we're going to be going through the new update, and not the biggest one to be fair. The main thing is the new banner, and this video is pretty much bringing back the don't summon videos we haven't done in a few weeks now, since most banners we've been summoned on, especially since Lost Vein. And you can see right now the new Easton is in the game, and here are the rates for her. She actually has a little bit of a rate up with a 0.001 extra percent, but the banner itself is kind of the same as usual. To be fair, mono's on the banner, so if you did summon for us, kind of an L, since you have a chance of getting her right now. You also have Lilia and the Lilias. Getting green one's not too good, but if you do get the blue one's probably pretty sick. Valenti's actually kind of still usable, so if you pull her, it's not too bad. And then you kind of have the standard filler. I guess the main one is the Elizabeths. They're both on here. I don't think they're always on every banner, so if you pull her, like the Elizabeths, they're not too bad. And then I guess no one really cares about the SRs. But yeah, this is the banner, and I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't summon. It's a step up. It's not too bad. You are guaranteed after 242 diamonds, which you can see I have none. And a lot of times I do recommend, if you are trying to summon or if you don't want to, just go to the second step. You might get lucky enough and get her in the first two pulls, and it's basically one free pull for a diamond. I would do if I had enough. You can see I have 0, mainly because if you have been summoning or playing the game like regularly for like, I guess the next last month, you would have summoned for Lost Vein. You can see I kind of regret spending that much time as extra, but yeah, that would have been 900. And then we also still have this banner, which if you are trying to pull all 6 of them, it may take a lot of diamonds. And then if you do pull 6, or if you pull a few that you do want, you have to buy the cosmetics, and it's literally 300 diamonds for every single cosmetic if you do want to get all of them. Bear in mind that does leave in a week. So, and then we had the mono banner as well, so if you are summoning, you're probably broke, especially if you are free to play or pay to play. And it's quite tough, so I'd recommend skipping this one. The main reason why, yes, she's good. I think you can see her stats somewhere if you go into the game. So her passive is actually kind of good. It increases basic hero stats by 5% per buff on allies and enemies. So it's limited to 5, which is not too bad because only 6 people can have buffs, so it's not too crazy. But yeah, 5 to 25% extra buffs. Plus, if you have like an extra like 30% stat buff for like Gopher, or is it Gopher? I think Gopher's 25. But like, say like Aaron, for example, Aaron and Derry both have the blue card that gives them 50% extra hero basic stats, so that can go up to 75%, which is quite mad. Bear in mind the other team has to be buffed too. And then also this one as well, which you can buff up as well. Basically Hellbrim, it's attack related stats, which is kind of good because you get crit damage, crit chance is always kind of good. This one isn't too good, I don't think. We've seen it in the actual Awaken Lily event. It will crit, so if you do use it against Lost Vein, it will crit. The annoying thing is it doesn't remove ultimate gauge, it fills it, which is if it was removed, it'd probably be a lot better because then it's worth. But she's kind of like, it is AoE, so it's not too bad. But it will rush all, and you can actually do pretty good damage. It's onto all enemies, so if you do get this off, it will do a lot of damage. And it is spike, so 2 times crit damage right now would be kind of good, because 7% extra crit damage right now in PvP. So if you get this, if you have this on, like 30% attack related stats, your crit chance can be pretty high. Get this ult off 6/6, it's going to probably do enough damage, same with like Lost Vein, right? It's going to be nasty. But the main reason why I'm saying not pulling is if we do know what's on JP, and there is a green Easton who's a lot better, and you can't run 2 Easton, so you're going to end up pulling for her, and then pulling for the green Easton in a few months, and then you're going to stop using this Easton overall. Yes, you can use it in the red demon, but let's be real. Hell Demon is super easy, especially the red one, because they do give you a lot of free-to-play characters. King, for example, give him a free, super usable Barn. I mean, you should have Barn at this point. It's not too hard. I think they gave him a free as well, right? Slater they gave it free, so you could just use him. And obviously the main one, SR Aaron, given for free for 6/6. You have so many free units to use in the red demon. There's no point to summon for Easton if you are just trying to literally use it for the red demon. And yeah, once again, the green one is coming in a few months, who's a lot better, so you're going to literally use her. And if you do pull for the Easton, I believe it's the banner has, well, it'll be the same banner as this one pretty much, right? But with the Valenti and Easton, and you have the same rate for all of them. Actually, it'll probably be a bit lower, but you have the chance to get obviously the Lilia, the Mage Lilia. You can have a chance to get Valenti and Easton. So it's just, you might as well just not pull for her. Obviously, she is kind of good. She's not meta changing, at least she's blue, because then she has type advantage against Lost Vein, so it isn't too bad. But once again, if you are going to use her skills, you're probably going to crit him, so you can't be using that AoE ability too often, and honestly, it's not too crazy. Not only that, there is obviously a fight, what was it, King of Fighters collab coming in 2 days or tomorrow for Japan. So if you are thinking about pulling, maybe just wait off a day or two to see what the actual new units on Japan are like. Because bear in mind, the King of Fighters collab is coming to global eventually. They just did a dev note, which they didn't announce it, which is kind of weird. So I'd say it comes out in the next month or maybe even 2 now, since they didn't announce it. I'll go over that in a separate video. But yeah, you might want to wait to see if the new King of Fighters collab are somewhat good or interesting to where you actually might want to summon for that instead, because that's going to be quite an expensive banner, so you're going to have to save up gems, especially, like I said, if you've been summoning for the last 5 banners, we're kind of broke. So yeah, definitely probably a skip. I think Zeldris is probably coming out soon as well, so just literally just maybe wait a week. The banner is here for 2 weeks, so I'd recommend probably waiting a week, honestly. Like, yeah, it's not too crazy. So they do have the step-up rewards. You can see here, it's a 5-star Awaken SI Select ticket, which I don't think is that good. I mean, granted, we haven't gotten a few of these. I think we've only got like 6 of them. But maybe if you can select crit damage gear, I think then it might be a bit more usable. But to be fair, it doesn't give you the max stats, so you could pick obviously equipment that you want, and it could just be a crap roll. I mean, you get 3 of them, which is still quite low for spending that much diamonds. And then when you do spend 140, which is about around here. So you don't have to go full. You don't have to go full steps to get the thing. You will get 100 anvils, which obviously is really nice because you see I only have 3. But yeah, that is pretty much the reason why you shouldn't summon. Let me know if you did, but it's probably just not worth. If you want to summon for it, you can. Bear in mind, there is obviously a new event right now, which gives you... it's kind of weird that they just put this icon there. 7 SSR pennants, that's obviously good. And then also in the Pure and Pew actual event, you can get our cosmetics. So even if you don't pull her, definitely go get these outfits, because when the green Easton does come out in a few months, you kind of wish you had this, because free UR gear, or free UR cosmetics doesn't come around too often. And... you're definitely going to want to keep this. So yeah, I think that about wraps up. If you are thinking of pulling, I still recommend pulling on this banner over here, since it's such a godly banner. If you get an SSR, you know you're going to get someone new, well, you know, one of the newer units, and the value is insane. Like, if you get a Sweet Temptation characters, it's literally mad, because it guarantees you an extra item drop in the raid boss for your cosmetic upgrades. And it's just, I think that these units have way more value than this one, when she is only really used, or can be used quite good in PvP, but really her I guess her main usage will be in the red boss king. But like I said, there's so many better, or not better units, but there's so many units you can use. Like even Hammers is still usable, more probably equal value to her, since you can lower defense and defense related stats. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned. I guess in an hour we're gonna be uploading another video going through the dev notes, and you kind of don't want to miss that because it's quite an important update, and we're gonna be talking about the new collab. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and peace.